Government has dismissed concerns by teachers that their 1 billion cedi pension funds are being mishandled, insisting the funds are being invested appropriately. Gov't, at a media briefing yesterday, threatened they will go on strike unless government immediately transfers their Tier 2 pension to the GES for management in accordance with the law. They say the National Pension Regulatory Authority is committing an Gov't will not call the strike to disrupt the academic calendar.
They are not the only public sector workers. We have the judiciary, who even were part of that, the Ghana Health Service, the clock sack. All of these are equally bigger schemes. And as they say, DS only had a hitch, not with government. It is to do with their own trust board. They have one or two issues which they are working at. Remember, the ultimate rests on government to ensure that there is no shaky thinking around pensions. And so the board gave instructions to MPRE to hold on until all matters are resolved. We've been following this matter for quite some time, and we are sure that once they resolve the internal matters, MPRE as a regulator will have no option than to transfer their monies into their accounts.
You want to transfer the monies into their account, but it comes at a time when you are forcing down on them Databank, Prudential Bank, and Glyco as their fund managers. How true is this?
I think we also need to make certain things clear. Per the arrangements, which the union is aware, there are two fund managers. One is nominated by government and the other by the unions. So if this arrangement is in place and government intends to make a nomination, it does not stop government from doing anything on toward. It is not government doing anything on toward here. Government has a mandate to nominate one fund manager. Government has a mandate to nominate the custodian for the trust board to consider and appoint. So this is what is happening. It's not that we are forcing down the throat of...
So in terms of talking to these trustees or fund managers, have you engaged the teacher unions who monies are you're going to invest?
We don't even interfere in their affairs. Remember, they are independent board. And they go about their things normally, unless they have an issue which they will come to the ministry. We assume that things are going fine. From time to time, they brief the minister. And so we are well aware that things are going very well. Once they resolve their issue, their monies will be released into their account. I must put on record that they are not losing anything by way of investment. Just like we did for all other public sector workers, the same thing has been done for them. The only issue is that once they resolve that we are okay and therefore you can transfer the money, then government will be very, very free and will have no qualms, keeping their monies.
Bright Record Brobe is Deputy Employment Minister there. Now, Chief Executive Officer of the National Pensions Regulatory Authority, Hayford Atakrofi, says challenges with the Board of Trustees of the teacher unions would have to be resolved first before they can get their funds.